And look, we got this puppet, the orca.
Free the orcas.
Free the orcas, that's right. Hashtag Queen of the Cause. Remember that time we were with Manila Lazan?
I see.
She was telling us that she thinks that the orcas should be in tanks. That they
What?
don't have feelings.
No.
Yes, she said that. Oh, sorry,
What
Manila, it's not a read. But
No.
God, poor things. Oh, God, free Lolita.
Free Lolita, bendito tan bella. Ay. I can't.
Have you ever played with a puppet before?
Well, I tried, but I could not put my hand into it very well.
Okay, well, let me share with you and see if you can put your hand. Is it okay that we do this?
Yes,
puppets?
see.
Are you comfortable with puppets?
Yeah.
Because Kelly Mantles isn't.
Oh, really? Why?
She does not. She can't stand the puppets, the trolls.
Why? Is she scared of them? Did she have like a traumatized experience? Okay.
You know, that's what I'm curious about too. This is like the time you had one of those boyfriends, remember, intimate. And...
Qué linda.
Oh, thank you.
Tammie, tú eres una... Oh my
God,
God,
he
look
said that
at
I am a
him.
real
Damn.
And I used to call my mom when I was a kid and got back from Costa Rica.
Dude, that's muy mal.
Ay, pues así es, por volado.
¿Qué?
Volado, right? So kind of like flying around.
Damn, qué cute. What's his name?
His name?
Yeah.
His the títere.
¿Títere?
Títere mini.
Títere mini.
Little
Hola.
puppet.
Me encanta. Tan lindo.
Thank you.
And you do shows with him?
You know, with you right now.
Oh, okay. He's pretty though, but his hair has been through a lot though. What is going on?
Well, I'll show you something for example. This is, the camera's gonna have to zoom in right here. This is actually clips.
Damn, not?
And see?
Damn, she got
Look at
extensions.
that.
She got bundles. Damn.
So, do you think he looks better with the hairpiece or without it?
He looks like Elmo's brother right now.
And is that a yes or a no?
No, I really enjoy that he changes his hair. So, yeah, I like the piece.
Okay, let me put that back on.
See.
See, this is one of those clip-in pieces that you can just clip
Look
in right
at
here.
him. She a showgirl.
So look at that.
Mira que perra la Tammie.
Isn't that cool? Roof, roof, like a dog perra. Okay, so if you wanna have him have a bang. Oh, you're gonna hold him for me.
Sí, ponle
Okay.
el pelito.
So what's his name again?
Titerito.
Titerito! I love that.
Titerito le encanta que le coman el culito.
Oh, the little puppet likes when they eat his little hiney. Or his hiney.
I mean, I am sticking my hand inside. Qué lindo. Ay, que sí.
Is this your first time to ever play with a puppet?
I think it is, actually. I think it is. Yes.
What do you think about people that like to play role play?
Well, you know what? Sure. I've been fully supportive. Yes, I believe in it. I think more than that, I think you need to be comfortable with that person to be, you know, role playing and just like very committed, even though sometimes it's so funny though to role play.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you think is a funny situation?
Just because, I don't know, when somebody's like, call me daddy, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm into it, but like, oh, are you really my daddy? I don't know about that. I don't know. Have I been a bad boy? Well, I'm not
Really?
sure.
They tell you that?
Yeah.
So like, he'll be like, oh, have I, or it would, instead I don't want to pick their pronouns, so it would be like, oh, call me daddy, bad boy.
Yeah, and I'd be like, sure, daddy, I've been so bad. But like, it just like, there's a little like, person inside me that's laughing, but in that moment it feels okay, but then like in my head I'm like, what has life driven you to do this, you know? But you know what, it's all fun and games. So
I like that, questioning these different things, these scenarios, because everything we do in a way does become a fetish for some.
it does.
When you were going to school in your homeland, the island that we own, what is it?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yes.
Yes.
Ricky Martin.
Yes.
And Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado, Jennifer Lopez, Bad Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
No, Bugs Bunny, bitch. No, Bugs Bunny, esta
Pues, ¿quién
puta.
sabe? Who knows?
Seguro. Mucho sabor.
So when you went to school there, what was it like?
I had a really cool experience in school. Like my school was a prep school and it was bilingual. So it was all English except Spanish. So that's why I'm good at English. But I had like a really fun time. It was we did school plays. I was class president. I was, you know, she was in every club. I was in sports, and it was a small school. It was like probably like 400 students from like 7th to 12th. But yeah, it was a nice experience. I wasn't gay. I wasn't out, I guess, but I never hid behind anything. So, and everybody kind of accepted me, so I didn't have like bullies. Maybe in sports or whatever, boys in the locker rooms.
Do you think your looks had to do with it?
What?
Your looks, because you have great looks.
But no sé. Back then, I was just a gay like, you know, just very, I had highlights. I was a whole thing, you know? And nobody would dare to question me because I was...
Maybe like NSYNC or something like that.
Yeah, no, I was very that. Yes,
I can see. I see.
See, I had long hair as well también. Pero nobody questioned it because I was doing well, you know? I had my grades were good. I was in charge of the class, so don't treat me wrong, you know? No.
Right.
It was a loving experience, honestly. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it was fun. I've never, like, I don't want to go back, but I'm happy I passed through it. Pero no sé. It was kind of hard as well. Just like nobody else resonated with me. I was just like this little. I mean, my brother was there as well, but it was just like nobody else was queer or like questioning or whatever. So it's just.
So you were able to be fluid.
I was just being myself. And honestly, years later, it's been so fun just like catching up with like people that were grades below me. They were like, oh my God, we looked up to you because you were the only boy that on the dance team or like do like musicals and like that. And you were so happy and so queer. I'm like, look at that. I didn't even think of that. But I guess that's what we need to do. Just be free and be.
That's fluid. That's your
that's
fluidity.
Fluid. Yeah. But I did wish... there was another gay boy like out in school, you know, just to have some fun in the bathroom and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
I wish.
In the
why
bathroom?
Not? Yeah,
what
why
is
not?
That, toilet paper?
I would have it. You have to live. Como que life to the fullest. Why not? Yes.
Or for Donald Trump, right? What did they throw? The paper towels.
The paper towels. Ese cabrón. Maldito cabrón.
I know. God bless him, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, he had to walk across the street with that Bible.
Yes,
shoot everybody in tear gas and bullets in the eyes.
Así es.
Right.
Yes,
Welcome to the United States of America. You're part of it, just with
Amen.
Hawaii as well, you know?
It is.
We stole that island.
Yes, bendito.
Right?
It is true. But you know what? Like, I think islands, we preserve like a certain, like, our culture, you know? It's very present. Yeah.
Taíno culture.
Not Taíno.
But Taíno, no?
Taíno culture, yeah.
And that's indigenous?
That's the indigenous tribes from the Caribbean. It was Taínos in Puerto Rico and in República Dominicana también. Yes,
and isn't that kind of close where Columbus had come in and met some of these people?
Yeah. Well, they came, they murdered them, you know.
Murdered them, enslaved them.
Yeah, and genocide and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome
Obviously,
to America.
Yes, welcome.
The whole continent.
Yes. It's very that. But thankfully, out of that came like our.
Do they teach all the Taíno culture?
Yeah, definitely. We still have like a lot of parks that we preserve. And
yes.
Yes. And then like the Taíno culture meshed with the slaves that they came from Africa. And then they kind of joined and did plena and bomba, which was these were like dances they used to do instead of like newspapers. They would just do these chants and do these dances, and that's how word would go around like in the working class. So we still have like that Taíno influence. And it's fun. I like it.
That's why the Brasileiros better watch out, because they're even hotter and hotter lovers too.
But you know what? There's not a competition. I do say that Brazil and Puerto Rico have very similar like feels. It's just lots of love and lots of
because
sexy.
you're good looking.
Ay, mami, tú
Argentinos
sabes.
También saben.
Pero los argentinos son como medio.
Ay, pues sí sabe.
Sí sabe.
¿Qué coño, como dicen? But there was an Argentino over there in Provincetown that I became Facu good friends with too. Andamos hablando. Facu es su nombre.
Facu, I'm like,
not
damn.
Emphasize.
Mira para allá, Tammie. Pero yeah, I've never been to Argentina though. I want to.
Are you watching that there? How do we look? Look good?
You're looking great.
I'm just checking because I know it stresses Kelly Mantles out. She wanted to produce the show. And
is she very hands-on?
she is hands-on. She says she's going to be producing this show.
Oh, really?
You better believe it. But
Look at Miss Kelly Manson.
who got hold of you, though?
Yes.
Me.
Yes, you
I
did.
know, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So she's the producer. But she's doing, she's been busy traveling everywhere. So Miss Kelly Manson.
So yeah, she is beautiful, and that's how I became friends with Gia Gunn, because I was talking about her in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Because I was talking to Yara Sofia in Spanish about what a she was to Kelly on the show. And then so she was listening the whole time, because es la China más latina. Pero no es China, es que
la China más latina.
Es una japonesa.
Es una japonesa.
Ah, sí. Ikageso karage. That means fried calamaris.
Fried calamaris?
Ikageso, or chicken fried calamaris.
Look at that. Qué rico. Pues sí es japonesa, pero una perra. She knows Spanish just because of her friends back in Chicago, which surprised me. I thought she was Latin, but she's not Latin at all.
Well, she is the biggest star down there, bigger than us.
Yes. Is she your friend?
Yes. I called her the other day. Actually, we got to have her on the show. I know there'll be a lot of controversy because she denied COVID and stuff, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? Chemtrails and other things.
Yes. Tú sabes, I think she's just entertaining. I love her. She does have tend to speak without knowing information, but then she falls through. But you know what?
And I'll tell you what, she's scared of fireworks.
She's scared of fireworks.
Because there we were in Mexico City, that Halloween party we went to. And with the Mandraga, we would like to be judges on there too.
Yes.
If RuPaul's show doesn't sweep you up, we'd like to be, judges on that show
Seguro
too.
Que sí.
Con la Lucía Méndez.
Una perra hermosa que sí.
Who's one of your favorite artists from Puerto Rico?
De Puerto Rico.
Besides yourself, darling.
There's a lot of great artists, because I think we have that flavor. I think there's a lot of easiness and breeziness, but I love this group called Buscabulla. Buscabulla.
Bulla.
And it's it's I don't know, a very alternative queer Puerto Rican experience. Their music, it's just very ethereal and very airy. I don't know. I feel that's my soundtrack, and nice. I love them. There's a bunch of great artists. Como que I resonate. ¿Quién más? Me gusta mucho Buscabulla. Bad Bunny, of course.
What about Elian Gonzalez? Do you remember his story?
Elian Gonzalez. ¿Quién es ese?
The boy that swam across from Cuba over to Miami or whatever.
No me acuerdo. No
Y'all remember that story, Elian Gonzalez story?
No.
God, what happened to the 90s? Well, the point of that story was that in the movie, they had a school of dolphins that saved him when he was on the way back. And that's a true story. The dolphins do save people in the wild.
Oh, really? I look at that. Damn, Elian Gonzalez.
Elian Gonzalez.
Qué perra. But she made it to Miami, though, right?
Little boy by himself. Thank God they didn't put him in a cage.
I mean, it was the 90s. Trump was in
I know.
Cafe.
You know what's bad? When people bite their nails and then you go to make out with them and you get splinters from their nails in your tongue. So anyways, because it
Who are you making out
That
at?
happens. That's what I think every time I see people biting their nails. But anyway, and then back to Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl means beautiful, good. Quetzal is beautiful, y Quali is good.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzal?
Quetzal?
Quali. Quali with a Q, a K.
I went to this place in Guadalajara. It's called Tlaquepaque.
Tlaquepaque,
And it's so beautiful. Me encanta. Había muchas.
Hold on. God, don't crash the plane.
Tlaquepaque.
Because I don't want to have to take the train, Well, if the plane crashes, I have to get on a train. That's going to take a couple days.
But you know what? I've never been on a train. I am open to I think I'm going to visit my brother in Chicago via train to just say, have the experience. But I don't know, sure.
I'm glad you didn't say anything when I drink like this.
Why?
Because everybody was making such a big deal about Trump that time holding that glass. Pomp and circumstance, right? I guess. Well, I am. I'm them so hard they wish it was Tuesday.
Maybe it is.
Well, you know what I like to tell him? You wish you could kiss my.
That's right, Miss Tammie. They wish.
They wish. Because you're not getting there.
Tell them, Miss Tammie. Yes. Dile ahí. Dile más.
Have you had to tell someone off? And I want to hear how good you tell them off.
Yo,
You, yes.
yes, there was this promoter.
Promoter?
Here, in LA. He was a just like drunk at the end of the night, whatever, and he caressed my. And I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but like no, he's the promoter. He's just like he hired me, like no, bitch.
And there was no vibes.
No, and honestly, I did not. That evening we had like a fit and everything. I'm like, this is not the time. Like, don't even. So I kind of like. I was dressed up, I was in April, but I kind of like went off. I was just like, don't you ever me again, como que en español. Oh my God, yo no podía. I was gonna punch him because he was drunk and being annoying.
It hit a chord.
Yes, and I'm like, don't do that. No, like I'm a fun-loving person. I'm not very confrontational, but like, no, like know your limits.